Hello, everybody. How y'all do? This is Stormy. I know y'all don't know me, and I don't know y'all, but it doesn't matter. I love you. Anyway, I'm smiling now, but probably 30, 40 minutes ago, I was uh, in tears. And I'm going to try to keep this short because, I don't have any followers, but that's okay because I had to start a whole new YouTube channel and change all my passwords. I was hacked last week. Last week was hell, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Anyway, I was watching a video. I seen it yesterday. Did I see it yesterday? I had my grandson over here, so I didn't really do no work yesterday, any work. But I really move on God's time when it's meant for me to see something, read something, say something. Well, not say something because I say that, but it's a time for everything. So yesterday wasn't my time to see it. I missed this live, but I call him Mr. Reno. I'm gonna put his little, his little, uh, I don't know, cause I'm not just. What do they? This his tag, his channel. I'm gonna put his channel up because he inspired me to do this video. Not only that, I had to do this video because not even halfway through the video. First, when I seen the name of the video, cause I'm gonna put it on this so y'all can go watch it. I was like, I don't want to hear nothing about that because I'm one. I don't like haters, and sometimes I just try to be in denial and I run from the truth. But with Mr. Reno, and I have other people who I listen to who influence me. I'm subscribed to him, and when he speaks, I listen. And so, Reno class today, this evening, and I couldn't even watch it halfway through. I couldn't. It was too much. Just like this book I'm reading, Michelle Obama. It's a great book, but it's at times it's too much. I just have to take a little bit. I haven't finished it. I'm taking it a little bit at a time so I don't overwhelm my brain. And that video, if he wasn't speaking to me, that's how much I know God loves me. Because I'm so hard headed. I mean, I am. I'm gonna tell the truth about myself. I'm hard headed. Uh, he said something on this video about fool me once or fool me. Eyes bees the damn fool because I give people uh, too much credit. I trust them too quick. I uh, used to be because that should change. Extra friendly, Uh, have people in my house. I mean, but you know what? I'm not even mad about it because it's all a learning. I learned lessons, and it's got me to a place where uh, I don't want company. Uh, like don't call my phone unless it's a concerning my two daughters or my one of my grandchildren, or maybe a family member because I ain't really rocking with none of them. So anyway, the video was about haters, and I couldn't watch it. It was too much. I had all his videos, and sir, much respect to you. I we haven't sent to a lot of people. I know not just me, but I was like, I wish he heard with this video because I'm I was getting pissed. I was hot. I was hot because the truth hurts. And he was speaking straight to me. I don't know about nobody else, but he's speaking to a lot of us. And I'm not gonna call myself a dummy, but it's weird. All my life I had to fight. And the only reason I'm not showing my face and stuff now, because today I've been busy. Like I be telling these clowns around here, I can't just sit out and kick it on the corners and drink beers and smoke blunts and all. I'm on a mission. What would you do? None of your business, cause you can't do it. You wouldn't even understand what I'm doing, you know. But I got a lot of haters here in Houston that I've only been here for 2 years. I don't care. I did. I used to. I don't care because all if they can say anything about me, they can say this woman didn't help me. I bet you they can say that in some form of fashion, and the rest is rumors. You know, they can't. They try to figure me out. They can't. I can't even figure me out. Uh, so anyway, so then I took a chill pill. I lay down. And then like 30 minutes later, I finished the video because I was not going to. When the devil tried to get me to not watch something, I know I need to watch it, and I finished it. And then I finished the rest of it like in tears, snotty nose tears, big grown ass crybaby, because everything he was talking about, it was so true, and I have tried to bury it, but can't. Because I'm trying to move on with my life. I have things to do. I have grandchildren. Therefore, I'm trying to leave a legacy for them and for my two daughters. So, uh, I haven't been through nothing but hell since I moved to Houston. And then before that, I was born in Louisiana. I was raised in California. So before I came in here to Houston to live, I was in California with my daddy. Shit, barely made it here alive. That's just that was just last year. So I'm 47 now. My mama named me Stormy for a reason, and I'm gonna let everybody just discern it how they want to. But pisses me off to think about it. But I listened to Reno, and he changed my way of thinking, and it worked. Because instead of being mad at the individuals who stole my music, what wasn't my music? I met this guy on Instagram. This was years ago. This was when I was 42, and he wanted somebody to sing on his tracks or whatever. And I was like, really, I was just trying to come to Houston because I had never been to Houston to actually visit. I had been through, but hadn't been to visit. So he books me a bus ticket, pays for everything, and gets me to Houston. And I mean, rest in peace, because he's deceased now. Rest in peace, Smoke the OG, because I will always have love for him just as a person, because he was good people. But as Reno stated in his video, I started becoming competition to him. And so the music that we recorded, I was supposed to be singing at 42 years old now. He's a rapper, Houston. And I'll just say the songs came, I ended up rapping on the songs. So mm, I don't know if he was trying to make me a rapper or because it started to be kind of Ike and Tina-ish. But I know I always knew who I was. I mean, I always knew. Yeah, you see my shirt. Look at my baby daddy right here. I love music, period. But my heart is with gospel music. I've always claimed a gospel artist, whether I listen to Tupac or who. My song I've been listening to daily, true. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I couldn't keep a minute, I think you. I've been jamming that daily. Because that's exactly what it feels like. For little old me. And matter of fact, I just, while they watching, then they watching. I just got to eat some noodles. While you're watching. And you're plotting. And God's watching, and God's watching. So anyway, I'm in the process of trying to move. So I've been busy doing business-like things. And, trying to move to a new location. I don't know if I'm still going to be here in Houston. Most definitely not going back to Louisiana. Most definitely not going back to California. Matter of fact, that's irrelevant. Because that's how them haters be knowing stuff. I just learned. Because we tell them. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Shit. You damn sure won't. They damn sure won't know. But anyway, so as I was coming back from California to Houston to stay with my daughter until I got my own place. Um, Weird as hell. But I was on the train and one of my we didn't go to school together, but we were friends over 20 years. He just lived on the east side. I'm from South Side Monroe. 318 in the building. Uh and it was his little boy's birthday. So I said happy birthday to the little boy. Boom. I can't just how it happened. We were in love after one phone conversation. Everything that I loved, he loved. Everything that I liked, he liked. We had so much in common. And not to mention we were the same astrological sign. He was like, "That's our bond. That's our bond." And I, no, it's not just that. We had a lot of very like similarities, our interests, and uh, I couldn't wait till the train stopped to talk to him. So I'm running it. I'm running it, and I'm running it. I'm running it. My mouth about what I got going on, my dreams, my goals, desires, you know. And I'm just gonna keep it real. He he's I'm being nice, and I said I'm gonna cuss in this video because I really am trying to change. But he's washed up. He used to live in Houston, but he didn't tell me all that. But after I did my little investigation, like, why he just shit? He always talking bad about Houston. Why? Come to find out, he had a little record label here, and it must have flopped. So me coming to Houston, I guess made him jealous. So he's trying to get me to come back to Monroe. And I'm like, no, I can't. I mean, there's opportunities here. I'm trying to write these books. Matter of fact, because he's got, like, he said he had 2 kids. Come to find out he had 4, maybe more. Oh, and then when we come to find out he was married. That was a wrap for me. But I told him literally, because all the ideas that God gives me are amazing, and just they are. I just have not. I mean, I got stuff wrote down. I just haven't put nothing into action. I haven't made any money off anything because it's always a blockage, just distraction. The devil be on his job, really, 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 really thick, hard with me. Like last week, very, very hard with me, but I'm still here, so I'm cool. But I'm trying to put him on so he can leave a legacy for his kids because we had a history. I'm not going to go into that history because the game is to be sold and not told. But I know that now. But Master P been saying it. I'm just not learning today. Thank you, Reno. Uh, Great story idea. Amazing story idea about me and him, about how we met and how we reconnected and how the tables have completely turned. The game had changed. He first of all, he's like, you ain't on a train. He couldn't believe it. That I should have knew then he was a hater. I had to really just take my camera and prove to him I was on a train. It's a train, dude. I remember the mindset. Hey, you ain't really going to Houston. You ain't really, dude. I'm have to show him my train ticket, take a picture of my train ticket. Just because you Monroe all your life, I, God has. I'm gonna say I've always seen a bigger picture, but God must have because I just never got that. I'm stuck here mentality in Monroe, Louisiana. I mean, I didn't move here purposely, but God moved me here purposely. I didn't say, well, I'm gonna move to Houston. This is like after I recorded the music. So he stole the music. Uh, Once all his friends started the three songs that I did with him, they were putting them as their ringtones. They are asking him about me being on their songs. I'm like, I'm not a rapper, and the jealousy came in. So he didn't build me up. I got confidence in a new skill that God has blessed me with, and then he tried to tear me down. And I mean, he did. He did. He tore me down. I'm not gonna lie. It took me a long time because not only that, I mean, we did music together. We did other things together, and I we mixed business with pleasure. I fell in love, and he fell in jealousy. So it was like them three songs, and now he ready for me to keep recording. Okay, for one, you're not even paying me, which it really ain't about the money. But I mean, them three songs, that was my first songs at 42 rap songs, because I'm a singer. I'm a writer, I'm a singer, a lot of other things. I'm a woman of many trades. I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me. And you can too. And these haters can too. So, uh, oh, he was cruel. He was cruel. Like I say, may he rest in peace. Uh, Period. I'm put a period behind that. Um, I go to look for one of my songs. I don't know whose beats those were, but I know I was the one who wrote those raps. And you know, I'm looking for my song, and just shit pull up on Spotify. And then not only that, the songs I was so proud of myself because I from a child to probably like last year I suffered a very very low self esteem, very low. So for me, kind of getting everybody admiring me like, man, Stormy can rap. Blah, blah, blah. I mean that built my confidence a little bit or whatever. So I was sending it to family members so they can hear, and this person so they can hear. And while I'm in Houston, I'm sending it to people in Monroe. I get back to Monroe, is motherfuckers know my verses on the song better than me. I think they watch. Yeah. But I didn't know. But that's okay, because if I was doing that at 42 and didn't even know I can do it, just only imagine what my capabilities are now. So, rapper gone, rest in peace. Boom, boom, boom. Back to this uh, crab in the bucket from Louisiana. So, he was a master. What I know of them now, the narcissist, but I didn't know then. I had never even heard the word. And damn, I'm a writer. And I read. I never heard of it. Back in the day when I was growing up, it was just dysfunctional families. And excuse me for the slurp, y'all. I ran the whole play down to the store. Hey, boom, $1 million story, $1 million story. So I was like, I mean, can you type? And he was like, I can, cause I got the story. I mean, you're going to do something, and but it's intuition. Now I didn't know what I always knew. I could. Everything I'm telling him, it's like I could hear him telling somebody else, but I was in denial because I was in love, and mm-mm-mm. So like he was showing me, he was telling me like I write too, da da da, and I'm like let me say this. Oh yeah, now I did them 4 years in prison. I wrote about how he started with his uh, street pharmacy lifestyle, and it was interesting. I said, well look, we'll do this book together, boom, and then boom, we could do a publishing company and put other books out. He's like, you're like, who the hell is this on this phone I'm talking to? Because see, people they don't believe they can change, so they don't believe that other people can change. But I was a completely different person because of the hell I've gone through. All my betrayals and hells been blessings for me because they made me smarter, wiser. To make a long story short, because I see this is 21 minutes. He, some told me that he's married. Some told me. I asked him. No. Well, it's a chick I'm dealing with. I was like, okay. And he can only call me at certain times. What else? Uh, it's just every time I planned a trip to go to Louisiana to visit him, it never went through on my end because it was God did not want me to go there because I mean he was talking about he was going it was supposed to be for the business, the writing, but I already knew and he already knew what he was going to try to do and probably what I was going to do because I have fell for him so quick. I mean, it's a 20-year friendship. We got all these things in common. I mean, he got me. I mean, he didn't got me. He didn't get me. He replayed himself. I promise you, and he know he did. He should have stuck with the plan. So uh, I come to find out, yeah, because I ain't saying nobody name. Come to find out, the dude is running around there with full, well, I'm not gonna say full blown, but he definitely has HIV. And his hate for me because, see, whereas I used to be the user, and he was the dealer. Well, now I'm the soon to be, successful published. I mean, and he's the user, but he was. Like I said, the game is to be sold, not told. He wasn't using the same thing, but it was close. Anyway, funny how the tables turn. So jealousy and envy hit him real quick. Not only that, demonic. So he got his whole Louisiana clique. They did like smear campaign. Everybody hated me, and and I thought I was better than everybody because I was in Houston, and I love people want to kill me when I get back. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But they were hating because I have dreams and goals and aspirations. You don't you grow from things. Just like people being on Section 8. That's not a life for life. I mean, if you have to be, that's different. But that's just a stepping stone. You should always want to do better, especially if you have kids. And I have two daughters that's watching me and have watching me at my worst, and they're seeing their mother become great right in front of their very eyes. They know that God is real because if He wasn't, I sure wouldn't be who I am today. So, homie was married, had more kids, had a HIV, so he was trying to get me down there to infect me. God never let it happen, and a lot of other things, Uh, I just knew. I guess it was just intuition. I just knew. I just listened to him. But say, because I'm very blunt. I'm looking at him because I'm noticing like, well, one, I'm not gonna be your side chick. That's not gonna work for me, you know, because I've been through so much hell. When you go through hell like that, you could take it and make it bad, take the worst from it or the good from it. What it did for me is it helped me see my self worth. I love Stormy. I really do. Not in a conceited way. I love me because God loves me, and I'm certainly meant to be doing something on this earth. Other than that, I would be gone. Because I Monroe, Louisiana, lived in California. I mean, the last year when I was there, I was shot at twice. That'll be in that book. Just last week, I know I'll be jumping. So last week I met this. Didn't even meet him, just seen him. This white man at the store. And he just was telling me all kind of weird, creepy stuff, trying to scare me or whatever. And I'm saying to myself, bitch, you guys don't know. I don't scare you. That shit don't scare me. So I started just, sharing a little bit about myself. And his first response to me saying that I'm a writer. Just go, waiting to get published. Don't write those books. That's what he told me, white man. Not that color has to do with anything. But he said, don't write those books. God is telling me to tell you to keep those stories to yourself. Those were your learning experiences. And I believed him. I did. I said, well, maybe so. Maybe that's why I haven't really, I got wrote, but I can't really, I can't just, because there's so many scams with these publishing companies and stuff like that. And then the people that already stole my music. So I don't know what to do as far as, getting all this writing the, off, off the paper to the book. And I like literally believed him. And then I called my dad and I told my dad, my dad. But even my dad telling me that man is a damn fool. Now you know that writing is your purpose. That's my dad said. But I wouldn't say it's my purpose, but it's definitely a gift, and I wouldn't say a talent, and maybe a purpose to help others. But I mean, I enjoy right. I enjoy telling the stories. I'll tell you that. I don't like the writing part anymore because I have carpal tunnel in both my hands, and I had surgery on this one, and I gotta have surgery on this one. And then I was, you know, hit and run here in Houston, and I gotta have spinal surgery. So writing is not, you know, as fun because my hands start hurting and stuff. But don't let smooth taste fool you by because every day. Because every day she gonna write every day. She ain't disabled. She ain't stopping nothing. She doesn't stop nothing. I'm literally like P Diddy, can't stop, won't stop. And the more they try to bring me down, it's the more like God lifts me up. So maybe like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, whatever. Um, I, I don't know who spoke to me or whatever, but said write those books. Write those books. Just as clear as day. Write those books. Do you think God? I've been doing this since 2003. I've been writing since 2003. Do do you think God has had you do all that writing? All that writing? Did all that moving? You got to throw stuff away, start all back over. He didn't have you do it for nothing. You're gonna write those books. If it's just one book, but like I said, it's the whole writing thing. I'll tell it. I'll tell it greatly. But it's the writing now. It's hard for me. But that's just not gonna be an excuse for it not to be published. Anyway, the homie back in Louisiana. So all the time, because my discernment, and then one of his people that he didn't even know that I knew, that knew him. This dude running back everything that I'm telling him personally as my friend, talking about me like a dog, gossiping like about me like a dog, uh, talking bad about me, trying to take the story idea that I put on the page for us to make money and take him and his wife, take my story and make money off of it. I'm not even sure if they really tried, but what I do know is they tried to uh, ruin my life. And I'll just say this: his people are supposed to be, which I didn't know then because we didn't hang like that. He was just the dealer. His people are supposed to be like these high voodoo priests, shit, whatever. And I guess they was trying to do spells, some shit. I don't know, because I was just born in Louisiana. I was raised in California, so I don't really know nothing about that as far as the roots of it. Like, whatever, I'm still here. I'm doing great as far as my living situation. My health is, my hands and whatever. But from what I hear, because it was the betrayal. For one, you married. So not only you gotta be trying to be like a side piece, you straight married. So I'm not would never ever be with a woman, another woman's husband. Period. Pooh. And then another one of his secrets came out. So that was a big lesson, huge. Uh, and it got to the point because I started our story, me and his in this one right here, this story right here. Man, I took that story and took it and just ripped it and threw it in the trash. Like, you could have that, have fun, cause just like everybody can't build houses, or everybody can't sing, or everybody can't uh, be motivational speakers, or be YouTubers, or whatever. Everybody can't write. So y'all have fun or had fun trying to write my story. Cause not shitting on him or nothing, but he dropped out in the seventh grade. So she had to be a college with many degrees to write on his behalf because she wasn't there. So the point of my story is go watch Reno's video, please, and learn what I learned from it. Just learn the lesson. I cried. It hurt. It hurt, but I also got up and got motivated. Got motivated. Like, I'm really ready to move now. Like, tomorrow, I'm on my shizzle. You feel me? I'm on it. I mean, I'm ready to move from this area, and I'm ready to get this book published. I got 3 over here. I'm ready to get my whatever. There I go telling them. There I go telling the haters my plans. Yeah, but I'm wondering if I don't do nothing else. I'm gonna write at least 3. I gotta write. I got some stories, and the music, the gospel songs that I write. I would delete my whole Facebook account. Only reason I keep it is because I'm in a writing group, and they're very positive. Other than that, I wouldn't even be on Facebook anymore. I don't post my personal business anymore, but they watch. They watch. But you soldiers don't die. We multiply. They watching. And look, y'all, this is what really, really boggles my brain. This is really through school. I mean, I went to junior high, elementary in California, and then like junior high, eighth grade on up here. I mean, in Louisiana. I mean, I mean, the I'm shocked at the hate and the jealousy because I have been told by so many that I was black, ugly, oh, never gonna be nothing. My sister with her narcissistic ass uh, tried to cripple me to believe that only person in the world loved me was her the whole time. She's stealing money out of my bank account. Tried to set me up for arson and burning down her house. That's a whole nother story. But she my number one hater. My only sister. Like she like I'm not like exaggerating. She just hates me because cause 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 mm, cause I believe in my abilities. Cause I know the Bible. My sister don't believe in God. I forgot to tell you that. But he gives I can't quote it correctly, but I can find it. I pull that Bible out right there. But he gives us our gifts and talents to obtain wealth. Now, wealth, I think that word kind of scares me because it made me think of big, more money, more problems. But yeah, I could have went without the noodles tonight and had me some Taco Bell. I mean, everybody likes a little money, but too much of any good thing is not good for anybody. So I'm gonna keep this rich mentality. But at the same time, I want to have balance with my finances. I'm a giver. I've been gave it all away, and once I gave it all away, nobody asked for me. Or uh, put my trust into my sister, manipulate her way into my life, and I can't do. She'll take over it and f over me, you know. So I don't want to be. I'm not gonna say I don't want to be rich, but I sure don't want to be poor. Things like that. I mean, I want the rich mentality. I don't want to have the lack where I got to make this pack of noodles last till the next week. No. I don't want the lack mindset. I want the mentality of a rich person because I don't think rich people have to worry about if they're gonna be if they don't pay their rent, they're gonna be evicted. I don't want to live like that anymore. But anyway, y'all shake them haters off. Always pray for your enemies. It's like I prayed for the dummy who thought he was gonna put my story out, and I'm sure it didn't work for him. I mean, I wouldn't know because I cut off complete contact with that narcissist. But anyway, I done went too into the video. They might not even let me. 38 minutes. Yeah, let me let it go. But anyway, y'all, be blessed. And I hope this went through because I'm not going to record it again. Bye.